The corruption, a phenomenon intrinsic of human, it's manifest with a force corrosive that permeates all society of several way. The corruption undermine the society and just and less than investment. The corruption it's beyond geography frontier, culture and became multiple forms and operation in several layers of society, since the tiny bribe daily until the huge scheme take $billion. This essay purpose explore the power of corruption, analyze yours manifest in different sector of society, figure out the deep implication that entails for the individual and community. To verify the impact in politics, economy, and society structure, searching understand the magnitude of challenges that the corruption represent to the construction of society equally, just and truly democratic. In the political arena, corruption reveals itself as a metastatic cancer that undermines the integrity of democratic institutions and the very sovereignty of the people. The exchange of favors, clientelism, nepotism, and the diversion of public funds for personal gain are just some of the most visible expressions of this scourge, which takes root in the cracks of power. Political power, instead of serving as an instrument of public service and a representation of the population's aspirations, becomes a means for illicit enrichment, the perpetuation of oligarchic groups, and the preservation of privileges. In many countries, vote buying, the illegal financing of electoral campaigns, and the manipulation of legislative processes distort the democratic process, undermining the popular will and electing representatives who serve dubious interests to the detriment of the common good and social justice. A notorious example is Brazil's Operation Lava Jato car wash scandal, which revealed a complex scheme of bribery and money laundering involving high-ranking politicians, executives from major corporations and state-owned companies, exposing the fragility of institutions, the complicity between the public and private sectors, and the ease with which power can be co-opted for illicit purposes. The implications for individuals in this context are devastating. There's no faith in the politics, the cynicism in relationship the government, the feel of no powerlessness in the face of impunity corrodes the participation civic. The engagement social is the faith in capacity of change for way democratic. This disappointment could left to apathy elect. Their search for solution populist or until same the justify the act illegal in name of trickery or law of the stronger. For community, the corruption politics result in public services precarious, investments diverted essential areas, inadequate infrastructure, inequality distribution riches, poor perpetual cycle, violence and social exclusion. The money that would be application in hospital, school and basic sanitation go to secret account in the international countries or funding the corruption elite, left the major of population own luck. The economy is equally vulnerable power of corruption, that is a break the grow up sustainable the innovation prosperity of a nation. In a corruption environment, the fair competition is replaced for shady deals. That's not only discourages foreign investment and discourage talent attraction, and also generate a uncertainty environment juridical inhibiting developer. The result distorts market and grow up the cost to end consume, the inefficient allocation of resources and create distorted economies, fiscal corruptions together with tax evasion in huge scale and wash money, break the state essential resource for investment in education system, social program, public infrastructure, research and development health system. It's have direct impact a quality of life of populations. The individual are affected for the lost opportunities work due to the increased cost of life and to the increased quality of public services. The community sometimes face the economic stagnation, lack of basic infrastructure and perpetual disparited social. Beyond the political domains and economy, the corruption have a subtle power above the social structure, disintegrating the moral and ethical fabric of a nation. The normalization of corruption create a culture of impunity, where a transgression passive and same admired to the detriment of honesty. When the law are victim as a mere formality, the society enter in a decline moral. The combat corruption, however, is a question legal and economic, but also an ethical imperative and social, that requires a joint effort government, civic society, private sector, and also conscientious citizens. The battle against a corruption is a continued fight for dignity human for building of a future where integrity prevails over greed.